So what do you call yourself? Welcome to the LaTangela Show.
Hey, what can I do for you this fine day?
This is your destiny. Hot, hot, hot.
Right now.
Welcome to the LaTangela Show.
Kick it.
Come on in and enjoy yourself.
Right now.
We gon' party like no one else. Welcome to the LaTangela Show.
Hey, now what you say now? It's your girl LaTangela, and thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to hang out with me for another edition of the LaTangela Show. Well, we'll chit about this, we'll chat about that. You know, I got the inside scoop for you. Did you know? News brief and even some random research. If I read it, I gotta tell it. I gotta tell it to somebody, and that somebody might as well be you. Now, you know, I always want you to join the conversation. Join the movement. Hit me up in 140 characters or less. Twitter alert at LaTangela Faye. And of course, all of my links are posted at LaTangela.com. Now, you know, Monday through Sundays, that's like, what, 9 days a week? I want you to tune in. Max 94.1, Baton Rouge's official #1 for hip-hop and R&B. The voice inside your speaker box, 10 until 3. Hi, I'm it. And of course, I also want you to join the movement and download the podcast, the LaTangela Show podcast. We are definitely over 4 seasons in. Thank you for the outpour of constant support. I cannot thank you enough. Now, in the hot seat, on the hotline this week, we'll have a guest. He's a comedian, and he has a way of getting his story across, being transparent, but also clearing up a lot of these stigmas. And I really want you to check out that conversation. Rolling out a new feature this Friday entitled, Tell Me Your Story. Because I feel sometimes when I'm in the mix of doing these different interviews, I ask you the questions that, you know, kind of pertain to what's going on right now. If it's a book out, if it's a song out, if it's a show coming up. But tell me your story. And there, you're comfortable enough to open up, to tell me what it is you want me to know. And I think the conversation can stem from there. It's a fair ground. You know, we'll still talk about the songs. We'll still talk about what you got going on and maybe even some of the drama I need the inside scoop on. But I need to know, what is your story? How did you get here? Let's talk about it. Hey, you know, here in our state, we're still in phase 2. This pandemic is still going rapid around the United States, around the world. It is a global situation. And when we're talking about phase 2, are we taking this seriously? Like when you're out and about, are you wearing your mask? Forget about everybody else around you. Are you wearing your mask? Are you practicing social distancing? Like, hey, I love you. I love you from a distance. Give me an air hug and stay at least 6 feet back. Are you washing your hands often, at least 20 seconds? These are questions that need answers because we're seeing a spike in these numbers, but we're still seeing a spike in people going out, celebrating, living their best life full speed. And we're not coming up with answers and resolutions of happier and healthier days. Little steps that's going to make a big difference. I'm not going to stay on this soapbox for long, but I got to stay on it because right now across the U.S., we need a fighting chance. We're at about, what, 3 million plus cases? We had over 1 million cases within 28 days in the United States reported of new cases. Like, I mean, hold up. I don't know if we're reading or digesting what we're reading, but this is serious business and we need to talk about it. Of course, I want you to be in the loop with cdc.gov. Do not wait until it knocks on your doorstep before you say, oh, this is a serious situation, because it is, and it's on our doorstep right now. You know, I was on Twitter last week and I saw that the mayor of Atlanta, Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, she tweeted, quote, COVID-19 has literally hit home. I have had no symptoms and have tested positive, end quote. Now, you know, our prayers are definitely with her and her family as she is healing through this process and still seeking guidance to bring her city to a conclusion of saying, hey, look, this is what's going to be the resolution for us. Wow. Now, you know, we're starting to see a lot more of these testing sites become available as well. So if you see that and you can't get tested, let's make that happen. If you have a mask or if you're searching for a mask, we have some details posted for you at LaTangela.com of some of the areas that's providing those masks. Really want you to take advantage of those situations. Now, you know, here it is. I like to do the random research. And random research has proven statistically, year after year after year, as the summer months heat up, the crime rate heats up. I didn't have to pull stats for this. I just pulled the front page of the newspaper. I'm at work and I have to report the news, and I'm seeing shooting after shooting after shooting after shooting, and it's just such a slap in the face after so many people around the world are, pulling together and fighting against injustice, and we're protesting, and then we come home and we see that it's still us versus us, and we're dying more so than ever. And I'm like, wow, well, we were already fighting this battle because the summer months are here. It's getting hot, and we're not slowing down at any cost. Now, there are a lot of people that's against this, and you don't want this to be another part of a pandemic that's ongoing. We just don't. We've seen this cycle. We've seen this one time too many. And I want to open the line of communication and have you check out some resources. Lend your voice to be a cure for this cause. Log on to ogumovement.org. Again, that's www.ogumovement.org. Taking that OG status and saying, I'm going to help rebuild the blocks that I helped tear down. Fair? Fair. Inside out. Let's go. Be sure to log on, and I have all of the links posted for you. Now, what is that 2020-2021 school year looking like for your student, parents, guardians? It's going to be a doozy. We're in the process of adjusting, readjusting, and I want to hear from you. What are some of your main concerns? Because tick-tock, it's almost that time for the kids to either be on the school grounds or learning at home, on the school grounds. What are we doing? What is your main concern? Who do we need to have in the hot seat? Who do we need to have on that hot line? Drop me the line at LaTangela.com. Now, I am the queen of random research. And I had to dig deep this week to find some stuff that might just reach out and say, Tan, you've been slipping. Well, some of the things that we said in 2019 that made perfectly good sense, and it was just about 7 months ago, some of that stuff wouldn't make a tap of sense in 2020. What would that line be? Well, according to some of our research, some of the things you said in the past 6 months probably didn't make any sense in 2019. And topping that list, well, they wouldn't let me go on the bank because I didn't have a mask. 7 months ago, that'd have been a charge, or 2 or 3. Yeah. Okay, something you say today that you could not say 7 months ago. That was a beautiful Zoom wedding. Couldn't do that. Now people are getting married through Zoom. We're visiting weddings through Zoom. Zoom is a new thing. If you didn't have Zoom, I bet you have it now. You found Clorox wipes in 2019. No one would have batted an eye. Now, where you get them from? They still has how much? Oh, they price gouging on that. In 2019, nobody said you're invited to my daughter's 10th drive-by birthday party. But in 2020, everybody with the pull up for the graduation, for the wedding, for the baby shower, it's a pull up, roll by, I'ma holler at you, air hug from a distance. 7 months, things have changed just like that. Now, I want you to know that this one, it caught me off guard because just 2 weeks ago the conversation was different, let alone 7 months ago. I'm glad those murder hornets weren't worse. Now, in 2019, that wouldn't have made a tap of sense. In April, we started talking about, murder hornets are here. Now, it's either they're here and nobody cares, or they packed up and said, I don't want none of that, I'm going to go back where I came from. But where are the murder hornets? Anybody heard anything else about that? No? Yeah, me either. Well, thank you to Bro Bible for reporting that, because, if it comes from the Bro Bible, surely it's got to be legit. Now, look, I got to get in my zone, because I said I was not going to talk about it. I said I'm going to let it go. I read it, and I was not going to tell it, but I'm going to tell it. So, about 2 weeks ago, we were over here congratulating your boy, Kanye West, because he, made it happen with the Gap deal that he's been wanting for years. Suddenly, just miraculously, he has made it happen. He inked the deal. And Gap and Kanye West and Kim Kardashian and the Jenners, they started talking about how great of an accomplishment this was for Ye, and he's happy that it finally came into fruition. We're happy for you, my brother. We're proud of you, my brother. Let's go. Then he turns around and say, hey, look, it's Kanye West on your ballot for President 2020. Wait a minute. Kanye West, let's talk about this just for a second, because I'm not going to stay here for long, but I am going to mention it. Did you sign over a piece of your soul for that Gap deal just so you can come over here and get what you need to split a vote, to be a distraction, to help destruction, or, because this isn't your first time mentioning it, or is it really in your heart to go out here and be the change that we need in the world? These are questions that need answers. Now, here's the thing. He can only do so much. He can sign up for it. I want to be president 2020. I might have enough time to write my name on the ballot. But who are we to say he's doing it from a sincere place or not? Now, we are capable of giving our vote and our support, or the lack thereof. What do you need from Kanye to know it's real? I mean, because it's ultimately up to us, correct? So are we going to go out and give Kanye West the support that we have time and time again? We've been to his concerts. We've worn his shoes. We've worn his outfits. We sang a song or two. You know, we rooted for the guy. We liked everything he posts on social media. Is it Kanye West for 2020? Or not? These are questions that need answers. And you know what else I said I wasn't going to talk about, but I got to mention it. Hold on a second. Okay. Now, this is not a shocker to me, and probably to anybody else who has ever taken notes from the Smith family. But when Jada Pinkett Smith, August Alsina, and Will Smith drama came out about these allegations, who was really shocked? Like, is that even newsworthy? One, it's none of our business. It is absolutely none of our business what's going on within their house, their marriage, their family, their kids. Ain't none of that my business, so you don't even have to come around here telling me that. You don't have to tell it to me. I don't want to go looking for it. I don't want it to even find me. I got problems of my own. Well, my problems that I don't have problems. But look, it's a pandemic and I can't find problems of my own with a relationship, so I don't care if Jada got an extra one. I don't know if it's a family agreement. I don't know if he's a part of the entire family now. Like, that's their business. I don't need them to sit at no red table to tell me their business. I'm tired of seeing Will Smith sit on that red couch crying all the time too. Like, I don't know if this is a new movie role we all prepping for or what. I can't take you people seriously at this moment in time. I cannot. As far as I know, August Alsina was there for Jada's mama. It's a family affair. Maybe he brought in the secret gumbo sauce. I don't know. You know, it's just, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and I just feel that we have other things to focus on. That's all. That's all. But here's something that you can add to your list. Random research has stated that the average person has at least 332 forgetful moments a year. That's just about over 6 a week. Okay, let's just make those last two a part of your forgetful moments. Now, would you say that you're a forgetful person? Because see, as a Taurus, I forget things sometimes, but it's in my nature, and I blame it on that all the time. I blame it on my sign before I say, oh, well, you know, I'm just getting on up there. Can't remember like I used to could. Oh, no, that's not going to be it. Start grabbing for some brain food like some walnuts, because it's a great power food. It's a great brain food, right? Well, according to the research, they said that 56% of Americans say that, look, we've been polled and they call us forgetful, and I do have at least 6 forgetful moments in a day. Well, what are some of the most common things that you forget? Coming in on the top 10, our passwords. If it had not been for the forgot password link, I would have been able to get into this camera, to open these computers, to start recording. It's like, look, do I just need to do the fingerprint, an eye scan, or should all of my passwords be the same? I'm getting tired of adding all these little extra this and extra that. And then you want us to update our passwords every 30 days. Stop it. I can't remember all of that, and you're making me feel forgetful. Okay, what we need at the grocery store. That also makes the top list of the things that we're forgetting in our most forgetful moments. Hi, I've been to the grocery store at least twice today, and I still forgot to get my aluminum foil, paper plates, and peanut oil. Don't judge me, I forgot, but it's okay. Essential runs, I'll have to get it on the next run, next month. Where are my keys? Yeah, it made the list too. Where are my keys? You're not the only one doing a search for your keys. Walking into a room and forgetting why you walked in the room. Yeah, of course that made the top 10 list. I know I came in here for something. I know I just put it down. Where? Oh, here it is, right in front of you. My grandmother used to say, if it was a snake, it would have bit you. Oh, wow. Now this one sucks. People's name after you've been introduced. It happens sometimes, you know? I'm better with faces than names. Like, if I see you, I'll never forget your face. But your name? And then people have nicknames in different settings. They might be Jane. Next setting is Janet. You see what I'm saying? So can we just start shortening, abbreviating? Just maybe. Tan, LaTangela, Tangy. It's just, hey, I'm going to respond regardless. Okay, so wait, are you ready for this? The Did You Know segment. All right. Now, I read it, I gotta tell it, and I wanna know. Did you know that pediatricians in the United States have put out a statement that strongly encourages and stands in the favor of getting kids back in school this fall? Did you know that? Did you know that in cities, quote, mounting evidence, end quote, that kids are less likely to catch or transmit coronavirus, and says, quote, schools are fundamental to child and adolescent development and well-being, end quote. I need to hear from you. I know that's on their Did You Know news briefs. I know that's how they feel. I know that's what their statements say. But what do you say about that? Do you feel that in the midst of this pandemic, while everybody is still trying to figure it out, that it's really that fundamental for your child to be on the school grounds? Yes or no? Hit me up, Twitter alert at LaTangela Faye, and of course I want you to hit me up at LaTangela.com. Also making the Did You Know, the main emotions people feel when they're shopping now are nervousness and stress. While people are shopping now, they say they feel more nervous and more stressed. They surveyed a lot of people, and 64% say they try to touch as few things as possible because they don't want to catch anything. They don't want to cross-contaminate, and they're just real iffy on if they should touch this, if they can contract this, if this is a good idea. Do you fall in that category? Hit me up. I want to know. Okay, hold on, wait a second. Some of this stuff I'm just not smart enough to make up, but it's so stupid it just can't be real. Oh, no. See this right here? This is real. Now, making headline news for all the wrong reasons, according to Come On News. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? No, really, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? If I were to ask you, now it's a street that we all know of. It's a street that we all love. Now, a drunk driver has found his way to Sesame Street. Like, this is a real story, so take it as is. He was out in Washington. That's where Sesame Street is located, according to the story. And he abandoned his car over the weekend on a street called Sesame Street. A police dog found him hiding in the woods, and he was arrested for his 5th DUI in 10 years. Now, I have questions that need answers. Forget about him being arrested on Sesame Street for drinking and driving. How did they allow him to be behind the wheel after 5 DUIs? How? You see what I'm saying? Like, this turned out to be a funny joke because, oh, the story ends on Sesame Street, he got busted. But no. The seriousness of this is his 5th DUI within 10 years. Man could have killed somebody, could have killed himself. He could have, you know what I mean? Like, there's no seriousness being taken before we even get to this point of the story. But I'm going to finish my story though, because I can't make this stuff up. I want to know if Elmo was going to have to testify on this one. In a town called Seabeck, Washington, that's just west of Seattle, there is an actual street named Sesame Street. And we're telling you about this because the drunk driver, he did make headline news according to Como News, and he was arrested after he abandoned the car. They found him in the woods, courtesy of the dog. Thank you so much to Super Pup. But the police dog tracked him down and he was arrested, and it turned out that it was his 5th DUI in 10 years. And according to the count, it's not going to be a pretty scene for him. He's been charged with felony DUI, hit and run, and driving with a suspended license. Making headline news for all the wrong reasons. Man. And you know what? I want you to make headline news for all the right reasons and feed the beast that's gonna keep going. My 4th book, entitled Poof, Power Over Obstacles Forever, is now ready to hit a shelf near you. It's available on Amazon, and of course it's available on my website at LaTangela.com. We're talking about it. Whatever the obstacle may be, you have the power to overcome that obstacle forever. I want you to look at that obstacle and just tell it, poof, be gone. You know, it's just one of those phases. We're going to grow through it. No matter what the challenge is, we're here. And we're more than capable of overcoming that. And you know, this has been one of the most transparent pieces I've ever inked. And I want to say thank you for your support thus far and for your continued support along this journey. And I also want to take some time to share with you a writing session and a new song that I'm dropping. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, bootleg it if you must, but I want you to check it out. Inviting you into my world a little bit through my musical journal. Yeah, lyrics, melodies, mics, late nights, all that stuff, you know what I mean? So check it out. The name of the song is Never Knew. I hope you like it. Now it's time for me to get up and get out of here. I got some things to work on, have some edits to do, and maybe another song to ink or two. But I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Mwah. Good night.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Yep. Hey. Da, 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 da. I like to call this some of that feel-good music. Rock with me. Da, 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 da. The sunrise, and I look into your eyes. Now I feel what I never felt. What a surprise. What a surprise. I searched high and I searched low, 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 low. Been trying to find some peace of mind and a little love. But I never would have thought, turn around and here you go. It's you, all that I've been looking for. Peace of love and so much more. Poof. You've been there all along, and I never knew it. But now I do. 3, 2, 1, countdown. Next 30 seconds dedicated to you. Gotta take this time to say what I'm feeling, boo. You have been the missing link to me. Now I can see it all so clear for me. Right by my side from day one. How could I be searching for another one? It's been you and me all along. You've been the inspiration to my favorite song. All that I've been looking for. Peace of love and so much more. You've been there all along, and I never knew. But now I look into your eyes. Now I feel what I never felt. What a surprise. What a surprise. I searched high and I searched low, 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 low. Been trying to find some peace of mind and a little love. But I never would have thought, turn around and here you go. It's you, all that I've been looking for. Peace of love and so much more. Poof. You've been there all along, and I never knew it. But now I do. 3, 2, 1, countdown. Next 30 seconds dedicated to you. Gotta take this time to say what I'm feeling, boo. You have been the missing link to me. Now I can see it all so clear for me. Right by my side from day one. How could I be searching for another one?